All right, I'll try and get through that. That was a pretty intense slideshow. Obviously, my name is Adam. I'm Dan's stepson. Of course, welcome to everybody for Dan's Celebration of Life. If you're here, it means you're part of Dan's family. Dan treated everyone he met like family, with love, respect, compassion, and of course, a cheesy dad. If you knew Dan, you would remember his affinity for spreadsheets. Everything had to be organized, categorized, listed, and kept in order. So, taking a page from his book, there are sandwiches over there for afterwards. But I did make up spreadsheets. They're underneath the table for everybody. So check your number to see if you can go up and get sandwiches. All right, we're gonna keep it real for Dad. Sorry. I'd also like to extend a big thanks to Phil for organizing this event and such a beautiful slideshow, such fitting music as well. If you knew Dad's musical taste, you know he really loved Pitbull. Thankfully, Phil did not. Other things Dan loved were his kids, grandkids, greyhounds, whippets, weekly trips to Tim Horton to buy Timbits, being able to walk my sister down the aisle, his monumental beard, which we saw in the video. Of course, again, I have to mention it, spreadsheets. He was all about his spreadsheets. But most of all, he loved being selfless. Night or day, no matter the time, he could call Dan to ask for advice or for help. If it was in his means, consider it a done deal. He was there for you. Everyone here was affected by Dan in some way. It could have been rescuing a greyhound, driving hundreds of kilometers in horrible weather, being a shoulder to cry on, or buying dinner for the homeless man on the corner, tirelessly spending his time helping others to find Dan. Whether you call him Dan, Daniel, Mr. Boileau, Greyhound Guru, Gampy, Dan Bolano, or Homer, nothing in his life was bigger than his heart. Let's see. Sorry. So Dan raised me, well, our entire family. He helped me get my first car, which was a used 1989 Nissan Micra. I was a big Star Trek fan, so I nicknamed it the Enterprise. It's the name of the car. He helped me get my second car as well. We drove to Edmonton the week of August 31st, 1997. I'll never forget the trip. It gave me one of many memories I have of Dan. And it's funny the things you remember and stick with you. Because that weekend, we went down there when Princess Diana died. All over the news, it was worldwide, right? I remember Dad said to me, "You'll never forget this day. This is the exact day you bought your truck." And I said, "Well, what do you mean by that? I'll remember this exact day." And he said, "Well, whether or not it matters to you, Princess Diana passed away today, so you're going to remember this day as the day you bought this truck. It's going to stick in your head because of what happened in the world." Sort of a weird memory, I think, to stick with you, but it stuck with me. And anytime I get a new old vehicle, traded in, I always think of that trip with Dan. So it's one of many memories I have of him. Memories are forever and time is fleeting. Dan meant everything to me and my family. He raised us, supported us, encouraged us, disciplined us, and I couldn't have asked for a better father. As with many kids, and probably all of us growing up, I didn't appreciate or understand the wisdom and guidance he bestowed upon me until much, much later and I was older. I think if I can become half the father to my son that Dan was to me, my son is going to accomplish great things in the world. I think about Dan every day and how the world is a little bit darker without him. I also know that wherever he is, it is a place of peace and he is no longer suffering. So we need to celebrate how blessed we all were to have Dan in our lives, continue to share memories, jokes, pictures, and spread the joy that he brought to all of us. Now, whatever you believe in the afterlife is, I think we can all agree that Dan is happy, he's pain-free, smiling down on us, living it up with his fur babies, and of course, still picking up greyhound food.
Beautiful.